It is expected that by 2030 in China, 40% of car sales should be electric vehicles. So this big expectation, not only will it impact China, but it will impact the world at large, as there will be a gigantic increase in the manufacturing of these EV cars. Just yesterday we read that EV sales already exceed 10% of the new cars in China. This should definitely open up your eyes to say that this sector is becoming more and more popular, which should definitely encourage you to stay long onto this sector, as it is expected to do very well in the future. Otherwise, with all that, allow me to welcome you to yet another awesome video. Now on today's video, guys, we'll be specifically looking at how these EV sales that just exceed 10% can be a good thing to the NIO stock. So please watch this video until the end, because I definitely think that you will like what I have in store for you today. Otherwise, just a disclaimer, please note that I'm not a professional financial advisor. Everything that I'll be telling you or everything that will be touching on this video are just my opinions, and you should not take them as professional financial advice. Otherwise, if you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do. Go and consult professionals. Now, yesterday during the Shanghai Auto Show, the CEO of NIO made an optimistic statement in an interview with Bloomberg, saying that he's very optimistic about the EV sector this year, which is very interesting because you will note that the EV sector is one of the sectors that are not doing that well as it stands, because of the challenges that it's facing currently. And of course, those of you who've been following this sector, you know that they've got challenges with the shortage of semiconductors. They also have challenges with the rapid rise of interest. So by now you know that these are the two main major factors that are seriously impacting this EV sector. So the CEO of NIO indicated that he was very impressed with the EV car sales exceeding 10% of the new cars in China. So he said that this current 10% increase is a very good percentage, which should definitely encourage you and me to stay long into this sector, because it is set to do very well. And already there are signs showing that this sector is doing well already. Otherwise, still on the Shanghai Auto Show, yesterday, NIO introduced the Power North Plan. This Power North Plan entails a 3-year plan that NIO plans to implement in the northern China. On this plan, NIO plans to deploy 100 power swap stations, 120 power mobiles, 500 power charger stations with over 2,000 power chargers, and also deploying over 10,000 destination chargers over 8 provinces. These power swap stations or power charger stations will be strategically placed every 100 kilometers along the expressways. So this is a very good plan that I definitely think that it will bring new customers in the northern of China to buy these NIO EV cars. Especially looking at the plan that NIO intends to do, me and you can definitely agree to say that it will be more convenient to make the people in the northern of China to consider buying this EV car than any other EV car in China. So after reading this China Northern Plan, I began thinking that indeed NIO is going to dominate the EV sector in China, no doubt about that. Otherwise, whilst we are talking about NIO reaching out to the new set of customers, we cannot forget that this past week Friday, NIO indicated that they will be launching their new showroom in Oslo in Norway, which makes me very excited, because you will know that this is what we've been waiting for quite some time. So we've been waiting for NIO to start selling their EV cars even in Europe, which we are going to see that happening this year, ladies and gentlemen, because NIO on Friday indicated that they will be launching that showroom in September of 2021, which brings me greater joy, because then it definitely means that these NIO EV cars will be also sold in Norway, which I definitely think that that stream will definitely also increase NIO's revenue. Otherwise, we know that NIO indicated that they've already secured 1,700 square meters in Oslo, and they will have a 2-story building, and that building will have bars, offices, cafes, and meeting rooms, which brings me greater joy because I can tell you that NIO is not only a car that is loved only in China. And those of you who've been following NIO for quite some time, if you are to check your social media, you will notice that it is not only in China where people like NIO, but NIO is becoming one of the EV company that is mostly preferred in the world at large, though it has not started selling its EV cars in a majority or in most areas in the world, but it is one of the cars that people are just so patiently waiting to buy. So this company is seriously setting a very solid ground for themselves, and so many people anticipate that it will do very well, looking at the fact that NIO continues to do so many things that other EV cars are failing to do, which personally to me, I definitely think that this is what will make this stock to stand out of so many EV cars. I mean, we cannot forget that this past week, this company also concluded their deal with Sinopec, which entails NIO deploying over 5,000 stations in over the next coming 5 years. So by the end of 2025, NIO indicated that they should be having more than 5,000 swap stations at the Sinopec gas stations, which is absolutely great, and which is what, as I've been always telling you to say, that it will be more convenient for the people in China to consider this NIO EV car than any other EV car, because of the fact that it will be convenient, as you can easily go and do your battery swap at almost any gas station in China. And let me say that not only are they going to build or deploy those 5,000 second generation swap stations at the Sinopec gas stations, but that's like the initial plan. They are still going to deploy more. And let me also remind you that Sinopec, guys, has got over 30,000 gas stations around China, meaning that NIO still will still be having an opportunity to extend even from that 5,000 to the other gas stations in China. And knowing that NIO is a very smart company, I definitely think that they will strategically place these second generation swap stations at the gas stations that are more convenient and easily accessible. I definitely think that, which is something that, guys, from the bottom of my heart, I definitely think that this stock will do very well in the future, especially in China, because they are setting a very solid ground there. Otherwise, we cannot forget that still last week, this company announced their partnership or their deal with Ford, where Ford will be using a NIO charging solutions to charge their Mustang Mach-E car, which I definitely think that alone, guys, it is going to generate once again more revenue, or bring in more revenue into the NIO stock. And from that deal alone, guys, it is also, or it was anticipated that it is not only Ford that will want to use this kind of services from NIO, but it is expected that even 100 more other EV cars might want to come and partner or have a deal with NIO of using these charging solutions, which is absolutely great, which is what will definitely generate tons and tons of revenue onto this NIO stock, which is why, my friend, I keep on encouraging you to stay long onto this company, because I definitely think that long term NIO will be a winner in this EV sector. Otherwise, the last thing that I want to share with you guys is, of course, the announcement that NIO just made of saying that they will be releasing their Q1 of 2021 earnings results by the 29th of April 2021, which brings me or gives me great joy, because I definitely think that those earnings results are going to boost the stock price of this company. As you would know that NIO for the Q1 of 2021, they delivered 20,060 cars, which is yet another quarterly record. This 20,060 cars. I definitely think that, guys, it is what will definitely boost even further the stock price of this NIO stock. And if you've been following this company from last year, you will notice that this company continues to report better quarterly results than the results that they had reported in the previous quarter, which just definitely needs to encourage you to stay long onto this company, because it definitely means that this company is going higher and higher. This company is doing better and better. This company, it is going to generate more and more revenue as time goes on. And looking at the plans that this NIO company is planning to implement in the near future, we can all agree that this is a stock that is going to do very well in the near future, and there's no doubt about that. Otherwise, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button. And if you are new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me today, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.